Divya, over to you.
Good afternoon, members. It is 4 p.m. and I welcome you all to the annual general meeting of BPL Limited. I am Divya Bhardwaj, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of the company, attending the meeting from Corporate Office, Bangalore. And I will be coordinating today's proceedings in conjunction with our chairman. This meeting is being conducted through video conferencing in compliance with the applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and in accordance with the circulars issued by MCA and SEBI. As the requisite quorum is duly present, I now invite the chairman to formally initiate the proceedings of the meeting. Thank you. Over to you, chairman.
Thank you, Divya. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the 61st Annual General Meeting of your company. Before we commence the proceedings, may I introduce my colleagues on the board and other senior officials of your company. It is my pleasure to introduce the directors present at the meeting. Mrs. Anju Chandrasekhar, Non-Executive Director and member of the Audit, the Corporate Social Responsibility, Stakeholder Relationship and Strategy, and Project Operation Review Committees.
Good afternoon.
Mr. C.K. Sabbarishan, Independent Director and member of the Strategy and Project Operations Review Committee and Risk Management Committee.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Navroz Kama, Independent Director, Chairman of Audit Committee and also the Risk Management Committee. Mr. Sukumar Rangachari is a non-executive director of your company and a member of the Strategy and Project Operation Review Committee.
Namaste.
Dr. Chandan Juneja, Independent Director and the Chairman of Nomination and Remuneration Committee and member of the Audit Committee, the Corporate Social Responsibility Committee and Stakeholder Relations Committee.
Good afternoon.
We also have with us Karuna Balu, Chief Financial Officer of your company, Mr. Sailesh Mudaliar, Chief Operating Officer.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. P. Shivarajan, a practicing chartered accountant, is acting as scrutinizer for the e-voting. Mr. Madhvesh Acharya, Secretarial Auditor, and Mr. Manoj Kumar UK, representing Messrs. MK UK and Associates. Statutory auditors are also participating in this meeting. Good evening, esteemed shareholders. It is with deep sense of responsibility and renewed optimism that I address you at the conclusion of the financial year 2024-25. The year has been one of meaningful transformation and strategic recalibration for BPL Limited as we navigate a dynamic landscape shaped by accelerated adoption of technology and sector-specific reforms across the country. Despite the impact of certain legacy challenges reflected in our financial results, the underlying strength of our core operations and the momentum we have regained are clearly evident. I am pleased to present the performance highlights for the year under review. The total net income for the year 24-25 was at rupees 136.75 crores, which included income from operations at rupees 78.36 crores, which is driven by revenue from printed circuit board business at rupees 53.70 crores and revenue from brand licensing at rupees 24.65 crores. Other income at 58.39 crores, which included sale of asset at rupees 48.51 crores, income from dividend at rupees 9.16 crores. Rental and interest rupees 0.72 crores. The net operating margin was rupees 18.11 crores. Business segment highlights. Printed circuit board recorded rupees 53.70 crores in revenue, reflecting a 14% year-on-year growth. We have successfully realigned our printed circuit board operations by exiting low-value segments and pivoting towards high-value, innovation-led product categories. The double-sided printed circuit board platform has enabled entry into profitable verticals such as energy meters, solar heaters, switch mode power supplies for Internet of Things applications, and EV chargers. BPL is steadily positioning itself as a leader in high-quality printed circuit board manufacturing with a strategic focus on value-accretive segments, driving both growth and innovation. Brand licensing business achieved rupees 24.65 crores in revenue, marking a 43% growth over the previous year. This performance has been bolstered by Make in India sentiment, particularly in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, through feature-rich, cost-effective consumer durables. Looking ahead, BPL is expanding into high-quality, multi-layer printed circuit board manufacturing with capabilities up to 14 layers. We are also initiating our entry into smart energy storage systems aimed at delivering advanced energy backup solutions. We continue to advance product development in unified communication systems and next-generation digital feature phones. We remain deeply grateful for your continued trust and support. Our commitment to strengthening BPL's business fundamentals and driving sustainable growth remains unwavering. We look forward to our continued partnership as we pursue the next phase of innovation and value creation. Thank you very much. I request the Company Secretary to read out the notice, Director's report, Auditor's report, Secretarial audit report, and explanations comments given by the Board of Directors in its report to the shareholders.
Thank you, sir. The notice, Director's report, Auditor's report, Secretarial audit report, and the explanations or comments given by the Board of Directors in its reports have already been sent to shareholders. These documents have also been made available on the company's website. Considering that these have been made available to the shareholders, the notice and reports may be taken as read. To summarize auditor's report, the explanations for qualifications or adverse remarks of auditors are as follows. Point 1. Filing of annual performance report with RBI. To which the management responds, the company's overseas joint ventures, Messrs. Clear Industries Inc., USA, has been operative for a long period. The company has made progress in the process of closure of this joint venture. Second, circular resolution for renewal of working capital limits with Union Bank amounts to borrowing and hence not allowed. To which the management responds, the circular resolution was passed only for the purpose of renewal of existing sanctioned working capital limits with Union Bank of India and did not involve any enhancement in limits or in any new borrowings or change in terms of sanction. Third, the notice period for AGM. The shortfall in notice period was inadvertent, unintentional, and due to certain issues experienced leading to days delay. Fourth, dividend on preference shares for the financial year 23-24 was paid from the company's regular bank account and not from separate dividend account. To which management says, due to technical issues in the federal bank dividend account, the company disbursed preference shareholders dividend through demand drafts. A new dividend account in Union Bank of India has since been established. Fifth, few e-forms were filed with ROC Kerala by the company beyond their due dates. This has occurred due to technical issues and glitches in the MCA websites. Coming to statutory auditors' qualifications on financials of the company. Point number 1. The company has not redeemed preference shares amounting to rupees 16,958.68 lakhs. Preference shares have become due as per the terms on which they were issued and can be redeemed only out of profits that are otherwise available for dividend or through a fresh issue. Though the company has earned profit, it is inadequate for the said redemption. The company is exploring possible methods for redemption of preference shares at an early date and is in discussions with the holders. Point number 2. Going concern issue of BPL Power Projects AP Private Limited. Ramagundam Power Generation Private Limited, formerly BPL Power Projects AP Private Limited, is one of the subsidiaries of the company. The company has underlying assets which are available to the company, and the company is yet to commence commercial operations. The management is of the opinion that the company is a going concern. I now request Chairman to proceed with the agenda items listed for this meeting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Divya. The first item on the agenda concerns the adoption of standalone and consolidated audited financial statements for the year ended 31st March 2025 and the report of the directors and auditors thereon. The said documents have been with you for some time, and with your permission, I will take the same as read. I move the following resolution in this regard. Resolved that the company do hereby adopt the standalone and consolidated audited financial statements for the year ended 31st March 2025, along with reports of the board and auditors thereon. Item 2. To declare dividend of rupees 0.001 per share on the preference shares. The board has recommended dividend on preference shares as stipulated in the scheme of arrangement approved by Honorable High Court of Kerala, Kochi. I request Mrs. Anju Chandrasekhar, who is also a member, to move the following resolution in this regard.
Resolve that the declaration of a dividend of rupees 0.001 per share on the preference shares of the company be and is hereby approved.
Thank you, Mrs. Anju Chandrasekhar. Item number 3. This is regarding the re-election of Ajit G. Nambiar, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment as a director of the company. I request Mr. Sabrishan, who being a director and member, to move the following resolution in this regard.
I, C.K. Sabrishan, being a member of the company, move the following resolution. Resolve that pursuant to the provisions of Section 152 and other applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the company's appointment and qualification of directors rules 2014, including any statutory modifications or reenactment thereof, for the time being in force, Mr. Ajit G. Nambiar, DIN number 00228857, director who retires by rotation being eligible, be and hereby appointed as the director of the company who is liable to retire by rotation.
Thank you, Mr. Sabrishan. The next item on the agenda is about appointment of Madhvesh Pratap and Associates as secretarial auditors of the company. I request Mr. Venkat Bharadwaj, who is a member, to move the following resolution in this regard.
I, Venkatram Bharadwaj, resolve that pursuant to the provisions of Section 204 and other applicable provisions, if any, of the Companies Act 2013, read with Rule 9 of the Companies, Appointment and Remuneration of Managerial Personnel, Rules 2014 and Regulation 24A and other applicable regulations of the Securities and Exchange Board of India, listing obligations and disclosure requirements, Regulations 2015, including any statutory modifications or reenactment thereof for the time being in force, and pursuant to the recommendation, Board of Directors of the company, the consent of shareholders be and hereby accorded for the appointment of Messrs. Madhvesh Pratap and Associates, practicing company secretaries, firm registration number P2025KR103400, as secretarial auditor of the company for a term of 5 consecutive financial years, commencing from 2025-26 up to financial year 2029-30 at a professional fee of rupees 1 lakh only, plus applicable taxes for the year 2025-26, with an annual escalation of 5% over the preceding financial year's fees for each subsequent financial year, that is from for year 2026-27, for the year 27-28, for the year 28-29, and for the year 29-30.
Thank you, Mr. Venkat. Now I request the company secretary to brief the speakers regarding procedure of participation in this meeting.
Thank you, sir. To ensure the smooth interaction with the members, I'll quickly read out norms we will adhere to. First, the interactive session will be anchored by the moderator, and she will be calling the pre-registered speakers to speak one by one. Second, members are requested to unmute their microphone before speaking and also enable their webcam if they wish to appear on the video, and restrict their interaction to 2 minutes so that all speakers may get an opportunity to share their views. Third, it may be noted that the company reserves the right to limit the number of members seeking interaction depending on the availability of time. Fourth, I would request the chairman or executives to respond to the queries of the shareholders after all the shareholders have put forth their queries. Fifth, I now request the moderator to commence the interaction session. Thank you. Akshata.
Thank you. We now begin with the question and answer session. I will now invite our first speaker shareholder, Mr. Manjeet Singh. As Manjeet Singh has registered but not connected, so we will now move to our next speaker shareholder, speaker number 2, Mr. Yusuf Rangwala.
सर आपको आवाज आ रहा है सर? वणक्कम सर, वणक्कम वणक्कम, आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ सर, आपकी आवाज आ रही।
सर मुंबई से बात करता हूँ सर। सर बीपीएल का बहुत टीवी फ्रिज सब था सर। एक पेज में अपना क्या पोजीशन, वेदर फैक्ट्री इज गोइंग ऑन सर, अपना प्रोडक्शन के बारे में कुछ गाइड करिए सर, क्योंकि आज बोर्ड मीटिंग था तो मेरे में आपका इस पर गाइडेंस पे नहीं आ सका सर। दिवाली अभी आ रही है, दिवाली दशहरा सब त्योहार को मैं सुख बैठा हूँ सर। मैं आपका साउथ का सर, साउथ की स्वीट्स आर वेरी फेमस सर। टाइम ऑफ दिवाली एंड दशहरा प्लीज स्टैंड अप सम स्वीट सर, हमें कुछ स्वीट भेजना, क्योंकि आज आपके साथ में जुड़े हुए तो देखो त्योहार का मौसम चालू है। अगर आप हमें याद करें तो हमको बहुत खुशी हुई, क्योंकि हम आपके जूनियर शेयर होल्डर है सर। और आपका बीपीएल का 61 ईयर हुआ, लास्ट साल 60 हुआ था, तो 60 ईयर का सेलिब्रेशन आपने नहीं किया, तो इसके लिए मैं आपको हाथ जोड़ के विनती करता हूँ, जरा मैडम को बोलना सेक्रेटरी को हमें कुछ स्वीट भेजना, क्योंकि 60 साल का सेलिब्रेशन बाकी है। चलते चलते 60 साल हुए, चलते चलते 60 साल हुए चेयरमैन साहब, पर आपकी हंसी जो हमारे लिए बहुत काफी है सर। हमें कोई गम नहीं है, हम आपके साथ जुड़े हुए, और बीपीएल का नाम है सर ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड में, अफ्रीका यूनाइटेड सब जगह पे अपना नाम है सर। बीपीएल का नाम आता है आदमी खुश हो जाता है, बस आप है तो हमें कोई गम नहीं है सब। इतना हम चाहते हैं कि आप डिविडेंड लिस्ट में आएगा और आप बोनस भी देंगे सर, इतना मुझे आशा है आपसे। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, आप है तो हमें कोई गम नहीं है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच, विशिंग गुड लक।
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we'll move to our next speaker, speaker number 3, Mr. Praful Chawda has registered but not connected. So we'll move to our next speaker shareholder, speaker number 4, Mr. P. Jayachand. Mr. Jayachand, we have sent you the prompt. Please accept the prompt and ask your question. We'll wait for a few minutes. Mr. P. Jayachand?
Hello,
Video audible, madam?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Mr. P. Jayachand, you're audible. You can ask your question.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening, respected chairman, board of directors, secretary and his team, and my fellow shareholder. I congratulate the management on the eve of this AGM. I and family members are proud shareholders of the esteemed company. The only grievance of the shareholder is expecting better dividend and appreciation of share price, because most of the shareholders, especially senior citizens, are dependent on this dividend, sir. Our company is performed well. The management doing wonderful job. The CSR activities are good. I request the management not to take away the maximum profits into reserves. I hope the management will not let down the shareholders who are stood behind in thick and thin. I request the
you.
management to consider bonus shares to the shareholders, if not the rights issue, or reduce the face value in order to increase the trading in the market, sir. I request the management to consider hospitality part of the shareholder, especially the speaker shareholder, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll now move to our next speaker shareholder, speaker number 5, Mr. A.V. Mani Sundaram.
Hello. Are you able to hear my voice, sir?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you're.
Very happy to attend this meeting. Okay. 61st annual general body meeting by means of video conference. And this year we have chairman speech. We have declared dividend. Very low amount, but also very happy. This year we have declared dividend, and we have lot of expectation about the company to develop the company, and technology should be supported. What is the artificial intelligence should be induced in BPL Limited, sir. And we requesting what is the reason company has been shifted to registered office has shifted to some elsewhere. What is the reason? I don't know. What is the new product and the new innovation? What is the new technology is induced? Please inform shareholder. We will support. What is the our knowledge? We support the technology, sir, and we support all the resolution power to the board. And this is a good area. Declared more dividends, sir, and also requesting what is the next year consider hospitality of next year consider hybrid meeting or physical meeting. What's the reason? I don't know. Government has been closed to the COVID, but a lot of companies are conducting physical meeting and hybrid meeting. Requesting what is the reason? And I have to meet and I have to mail. Annual report is not received. Send a hard copy of annual report. Thank you. And one more. In next year, consider hybrid meeting, sir. We supported all the resolutions out to the board. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. One more speaker. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Sir, one more speaker is Mr. J. Abhishek is speaking, sir.
Sir, moderator, the camera is not enabled. Or you can call me in a separate, sir. Abhishek joined separately also. You can call me, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. So we will move to our next speaker shareholder, speaker number 6, P. Gopal, and speaker number 7, G. Vandana, has registered but not yet connected. So, however, we'll move to our next speaker, speaker number 8, Prakash Chand Galada.
Madam, this is Abhishek J. Joined, madam. What is my speaker number?
Hello.
Abhishek J.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Mr. Prakash.
Yes, I am available.
Yes, sir. You can ask your
Somebody,
question. Yeah.
okay. Good afternoon to everybody and the board of directors and fellow shareholders who are all attending this meeting and the background
Caller.
people, the background people, that is your so-called who hold the moderator work. They are all been kind enough to give support. Coming to the brand BPL, 61 year is a big achievement, but the real achievement has not been seen what was there 30 years back in BPL. We used to sell BPL products, both ordinary to start with, maybe black and white TV and then color TV, and then went on with Sanyo collaboration. Probably there was a reference to us that Sanyo should be removed. And they have objection that we are utilizing their brand and making our sale. So that was a few years. And it so happened is later, I suppose, they continued to come back with a BPL Sanyo. That was the thing. And apart from this, BPL before this was British Physical Laboratory. Is that happening or it is not happening? And just now I heard printed circuit board and double side printed circuit board is being manufactured for cost effective and other thing. Will the quality will be same what it was sustainable? That is, I suppose, matter of question. Please clarify if you can. Then there are some shortage items are there, which we are not able to sometimes find shortage for last 3 years. That is, I don't remember the name immediately. Whether we are going to manufacture those things also in India itself or in your factory itself. And whether the other BPL Sanyo is also there, is it part of our similar like joint venture or some connected relative, not related party, or they are totally independent and you are totally independent? Because I see in the share certificates, there are different types of shares we have. So you are same connected or they are independent by themselves and you are independent. Coming to shareholders, special discount if your products are usable by us. If it is not there, and like hospitality, my other colleagues have said, we are all waiting for some sort of compliment or a good utility item, or if not, cashew nuts or something else. So all the best. Take care. Our good group of BPL will live longer and longer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now move to our next speaker shareholder, speaker number 9, S. Padmanabhan, as registered but not connected. So that was the last speaker. Thank you so much. So now I hand over the meeting to the chairman for the further proceedings. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. I now request my team members, Mr. Sailesh, our CEO, will reply to some of the queries, and whatever he's not able to cover, I will cover after him. Mr. Sailesh and Venkat, can you take on some of the questions?
Yeah. Good afternoon, shareholders. So most of the questions, which included questions from Mr. Jayachandra, Mr. Manisundaram, and Mr. Prakash Chand, are common in terms of their queries. Mr. Yusuf Rangwala has always been very kind, and his questions is slightly different. We'll try and answer all the questions. The primary questions are probably broken down into 4. One is dividend. Second will be AI to be used in the product or in the processes, the new product and the new technology, the quality of PCBs, and a question from Mr. Yusuf about whether the factory is going on. So yeah, definitely the factory is going on and is growing stronger as the day progresses. We are able to achieve around 78% of optimization in terms of plant capacity. I'm talking about the printed circuit board division of BPL Limited. As our chairman has mentioned, we have already moved from double layer production and are looking at establishing a multi-layer production unit as we move forward. AI has already been used. We are using it in the processes. We are using in our day-to-day work. We are working with a couple of very reputed AI companies who will be able to deploy AI into our processes so that we'll be able to increase our quality in terms of a product. We'll be able to enhance our efficiency in production. In terms of new technologies, as I just mentioned, we are looking at growing segments, which will include segments like EMS, segments of power conversion, and also segments in the healthcare space. These are segments which offer profitable and higher margins for us. Hence, we'll be able to generate more returns and better EBITDAs. Quality of PCBs as a quality in terms of BPL, our motto stands for it. Believe in the best. Quality will never be compromised in terms of any of our products that we manufacture. We are an IATF, MACE, ISO 14001, ISO 9001 certified company, and all of our products, that is PCBs, speak of the best of qualities that is given to the customers. Questions in relation to, I think there's one more question which one of the shareholders had in terms of dividends. Well, right now, in a very focused manner, the customer is investing all its surpluses in capital expansion for double-sided and multi-layer PCBs. So in every possible way, the rationalization of cost and in terms of leaner and better processes, we are trying to increase efficiencies of production, and thus the surpluses are going there. That's one of the reasons we are not able to declare a dividend to the other equity shareholders. I'm sure there will be a day when we'll be able to declare the same. I think that's for most of the questions by the speaker shareholders. If there are any more questions, I'm sure we'll be able to revert to you by email through one of our investor emails or by our company secretary, Mr. Divya. Thank you.
Thank you, Sailesh. Just to add a few points, there was one request to have a hybrid face-to-face kind of meeting. Yes, we are open to having that maybe in the coming years, maybe soon, maybe next year. I have to evaluate, and we can definitely have it, a physical meeting. And also a question on registered office. I think there was some confusion regarding registered office. Registered office continues in the same place and it hasn't moved or anything. I think these are the 2 points which was not covered earlier. So thank you. I would now request any other directors if they would like to add anything. Otherwise, we will go to the next point, which is thank you for attending the meeting. I would like to formally acknowledge and commend the company for the arrangements made to facilitate effective participation by all members in today's meeting, including the smooth conduct of voting on the resolutions under consideration. Divya, please continue with the vote of thanks.
Okay, 1 second, sir. Thank you, sir. The company has enabled the members to participate in this AGM through video conferencing facility arranged by NSDL. The proceedings of this meeting are being conducted live and are also being recorded for compliance purposes. In accordance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations, the members have been provided the facility to exercise their right to vote by electronic means, both through remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM. Since the AGM is being held through video conferencing, as per the MCA circulars, physical attendance of members has been dispensed with, and the facility for appointment of proxies by the members has not been made available. The remote e-voting facility was made available to all members holding shares as on the cutoff date. during the period commencing from 9 a.m. IST on September 27, 2025 till 5 p.m. IST on September 29, 2025. Members who have joined the meeting through video conferencing and have not already cast their vote by remote e-voting may vote through e-voting facility provided on the AGM portal by NSDL. The members who have cast their vote by remote e-voting prior to the AGM shall not be entitled to cast their vote again. The Board of Directors has appointed Mr. P. Sivarajan, practicing chartered accountant, as a scrutinizer for this meeting. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the combined results of remote e-voting and e-voting done at the meeting today will be announced and displayed on the website of the company and will also be submitted to the stock exchanges. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding and register of contracts or arrangements in which directors are interested are available. These will remain accessible to the members for inspection electronically if they desire. With this, we conclude today's proceedings. On behalf of the company, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all shareholders for their unwavering support and steadfast commitment. I also wish to convey our sincere appreciation to the auditors, fellow board members, and employees for their continued dedication and contributions. A special thanks to NSDL and everyone involved in ensuring the smooth conduct of this meeting and making today's event a success. As previously mentioned, the e-voting facility will remain open for an additional 15 minutes following the conclusion of this meeting. Thank you very much.